video, I'm going to show you how to chin up the combat rating for the game Diablo Immortal. So let's get started. Alright, so right now I'm level 699. My combat rating is what? Combat rating is 44,351. And I am at game difficulty Infernal 4. So I will right now raise up the level real quick. My level is now 700. Okay, that's right. Time right now is 7:47 p.m. And I will show you that within 30 minutes of increasing the game difficulty, you can raise your combat rating pretty quick. So as soon as you're eligible, in my case, Infernal 5, level 700. As soon as you are level 700 and defeated the raid boss, the last raid boss of the Infernal level 4, you are eligible to increase and jump up to the next difficulty, Infernal 5. So I will do that. Now, the thing is, combat rating as far as it goes, excuse me, this is the open field level combat rating, so this is for like the bounties and lazy farms and side quests and shadow contracts and all that. So that's the combat rating level for that. Now, if you want to do the dungeons out of it, you need even higher combat rating, which is maybe 200 more, maybe, what's that, 765, so maybe around 200 more for the dungeons. So, compared to the open field, I am way below the open field combat rating, which is about 400 below. Combat rating is 400 below, so I would like to chin up the level, so I can at least do some lazy farms or bounties or something like that. So what do? What you want to do, first thing is go to the shop and buy these and purchase these weapons, the main weapons like the swords and whatnot, and the primary armor, 10 of each. If you buy after 10 items, the price increase quite drastically. So you just want to buy 10 items for each. The secondary and jewels, they will only give you gold quality, and you just want to get the green items, and buying from the shop doesn't even drop like a legendary quality, so we'll skip that. Don't need to buy that. And if you're lucky enough, the legendary items you buy from that shop is higher level and combat rating than what you're wearing right now. But not gonna do that. And what you want to do now is craft these green items. And crafting green items. So I cost 5 wisps each, and I have maybe 16, so that's 3 items. That's kind of what you should have done when you were lower game difficulty. Infernal 4, you should have sort of farming all these Infernal 4 wisps and kind of convert to, like, just keep converting and farming and convert it to Infernal 5 wisps. But maybe you didn't really want to spend too much time on that. So, what you want to do is you probably have these Moonrite flora, these flowers over here. Alright, cleansing. So you want to spend 5 flowers each, and before you run each once, it will show you how many wisps it's going to trap. So make sure it's on the increased level. So I'm going to run these a couple times, and you can skip this here part. Okay, so now I have 40 wisps in game difficulty Infernal 5. That's enough to craft all 8 green items. And if you are at the lower level, maybe level Hell 1 or Hell 3, you'll have only 6 green items. So what I'm going to do is craft all 8 green items for my character. And the way it works is, when you're at the bottom tier of the game difficulty, you will almost always guaranteed to have higher quality, higher score of the items you craft. So for example, this one, it has higher score and higher combat rating than what I am wearing. That was a glove, and this is feet. The score is same, but combat rating is almost always higher. This one also, score is higher, rating is higher. Combat rating is almost always higher. Let's see, combat rating higher, but this one's score is a little lower, but I'll still swap it. And this one's score is lower, but combat rating is higher. And usually if the score is lower, I go by score, and if the score is lower, I just disregard it. But because all my items were Infernal 4, and all the new items are Infernal 5, I just switch it. And this one is higher score and higher rating, so what happens now is all the old ones, the lower level ones, I will salvage it, and that will become more, it will give me more wisps, Infernal 4 wisps. So I'm gonna make sure, yes, all 8 items, the old ones, are going to give me item increase level 4. And then you can convert them even more. And you can do that too. Because, see, normally you would farm the green items by running dungeons, random dungeons, daily dungeons, but each green item is 1 wisps, and I mean, if you increase the difficulty and just get a new drop, it's almost certainly, almost like 95%, almost guaranteed that it's going to have higher score and the ratings than you are wearing. But as the purpose of this video is going to be, you're more likely, this is for the case when you can go to the higher difficulty, like your level is good enough, but your combat rating is lower, so you probably can't farm with your lower combat rating. Like you can't run the dungeons trying to farm. So as you can see here, I was 44,351, and just for crafting all 8 green items, I jumped like 600 combat rating. So that's pretty good. And if you were lucky enough when you bought these legendary items, as soon as you increase the game difficulty, you probably have legendary items that are higher and better quality. So let's see if I have any ones here. No, it seems like I didn't get any better legendary items. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, everything's lower, so I'm just gonna salvage it. Well, I guess that's all for this video here. Okay, so that took me about 22 minutes. So, as I said earlier, within an hour of increasing the difficulty. If you're fast enough, it's less than half an hour. You increase the game difficulty. You can chin up the combat rating about 500, maybe 600. If you're lucky, it's 1,000 combat rating. And that's pretty significant because you, in a typical situation, you're probably a little lower than the open field rating, which is maybe about 44,000, somewhere like that. And then if you bump up like 600, 700, 500, 600, 1,000 ratings, you can go right ahead and just start farming. Because if you increase the level, you jump in, and then if you just start trying to farm or do the bounties or open field activities, you're gonna get like one hit kill die. The monsters will just hit you and you die instantly because your combat rating, even though it's only 500 points lower, it's still significant enough because I think like 200 combat rating is, your total rating is like 45. 4,000, but just because you're lower maybe 200 points, it can be very difficult. It's going to make you take maybe 100% more damage and 50% less. You inflict half the damage, and you take twice as more damage from the monsters, and that can be very difficult. So almost impossible. So this is pretty significant. And since I'm lucky enough to kind of chin up like 600 points here, I can run dungeons instantly. I could just go ahead and start farming, I don't know, green items or just whatever you want to do, because the rating is 945, and I'm already over that, so I'm safe to farm. And other ways, because you don't chin up, like this video shows, like you don't buy like new legendary items pretty fast, or you don't convert these Moonrite flowers, and you don't farm the wisps quick like that. You're gonna maybe, I don't know, you're just gonna kind of struggle with the open field, or maybe if you're lucky enough to be enough in this combat rating, and then maybe you want to start doing the dungeons, run the dungeons. Then you're gonna be like, oh, because I'm good enough for open field, but bounties and all that, but I'm lower than the dungeon combat rating, and then you're gonna struggle. I mean, you're gonna die quick, and that may or may not be fun for you, and it's gonna take time, and you probably won't like it or don't like it, and it's a mess. And right now, this difficulty here, Infernal 5, is near the top, near the high. It's like the highest difficulty I can go. It's near the server level 700, so that's why it didn't give me a too much combat rating boost up here. Right, for this video, it's only 600, but let's say if you were maybe hell level 1, like this here, and you've been doing hell 3, and then you chin up. You were at hell level 3, and then let's say if you were in the hell 2 at 12,000, and then as soon as you hit level 200, and then you increase it to hell level 3, and then you'll be like, well, I'm level 200, so I can just bump it up, but your combat rating is maybe like 20,000. Then you chin it up, and I've seen it personally, if you chin up like 1,000 points, you can just straight up go ahead and start open field activities, and if you're lucky enough, you buy the legendary items that are better in score and quality. You can straight up go to the dungeons and run the dungeons, farm the dungeons, and that's pretty significant. And I forgot which level they give you extra set item, or extra 2 legendary items. These 2 and these 2. I forgot when they give you extra slots on that. Which difficulty I forgot. But and then if you consider those extra slots, I mean it's going to boost a lot. It could go maybe 2,000 bump, and that's quite huge. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so I guess this is it. From hell level 1 to you chin up, you increase the difficulty hell level 2, and then you chin up. You craft new green items, and then you instantly purchase the legendary items from the shop and the Westmarch, and then it's going to give you an instant boost, because each item, I don't know, maybe 1,000 combat rating. I don't know about the lower difficulty, but you too, even if it's 1,000 combat rating for each hell level 1 piece, you just buy these 2, it's going to chin up like 200 combat rating, and that's just boom right there. So I think it's all I can say for now. This video, this is the end of it. Maybe other ways you can increase the combat rating. The challenge rift. I mean, this is just, I can just put it right here, so I'll just run it for fun. For the extra time I have. But that's it. Now it's been about half an hour since the start of the increased difficulty. So there you go. Half an hour, less than that, and you can boost your combat rating pretty quick, relatively quick. And if this video helped you, I'm more than satisfied and more than happy. I'm so glad if this video helps you. This tip helps you. But maybe you don't like it. Maybe you don't think it's worth it, or maybe you have other ways to quickly raise your combat rating. Well, that's fine. If you don't think this tip is helpful for you, then so sorry, and I'm disappointed, but that's all I can say. I just wanted to, this may not be the best tip. Maybe there's a faster way to do it. So, but for me, I just found it personally, and it's just a tip I had it, and I just wanted to share. So if you like it, and that's all I'd be happy for. That's good enough for me. Oh yeah, the other things I have to mention, since it's going extra time for me. There are some items that you may have stacked from like, the events, mainly events. Like the events, you do things, and then there's some items, like green items or legendary items that you can claim, but not yet. You just left it saying like, oh, I'm gonna claim it after I increase the difficulty. And unfortunately for you and me, saving those rewards, waiting to claim it later, it doesn't work. And there are some counter arguments saying that some people do get higher level gears, higher difficulty gears after you increase the difficulty. So there are some rewards like that. But most of the event rewards you're gonna get from the lower difficulty. So in this case, if you earn all those, if you were like level 699 and just farming all the event rewards when you were Infernal level 4, all these event rewards, those rewards also saves your game difficulty and game level. So even if you claim it later on, it's going to be lower difficulty quality. That's what I can say. So let me see if I can show that. Probably the easiest example is the Prodigy's Path. If you just racking up all these rewards and don't claim it, as you can see, this one, I think this one that I earned after. No, that was the hit mark. So okay, so this Prodigy reward was earned when I reached hit 700. As soon as I hit it, it just gives you because I increased the level. But I didn't increase the game difficulty, so it's going to save my difficulty, which is Infernal 4. And after I got the Prodigy's reward, I increased the difficulty, technically speaking. So it will, if I'm correct, it will give me the Infernal level 4 quality green items. So let's see if it is. Yes, it's can be a little difficult. So let's see. This one is better ratings and better score and combat ratings. So let's see if it's, before I wear it, before I put it on, let's see the quality of it. Which one is? See if it's Infernal 4 or Infernal 5. Okay, so I guess you're right. So in that case, I did get a better, higher difficulty quality items like that. So, well, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I'll take my word back for that one. So if you can clear the higher challenge rift, so now it's for you. So that's 625 combat rating boost. Like this one, if you're high enough to run the dungeon and then say, oh, it dropped me a green item. Well, it's probably higher combat rating and score, so that's good for you. So I'm just gonna switch it. And that's even more. Even higher. But still, unfortunately, legendary gears, they've just been bunning. 5, okay. So that's a bummer. And another event for this video, in this case, I have saved Shady Stock. So I saved it. I saved the green item. I didn't claim it since I was in Infernal 4 because I wanted to show an example. So now that I increased the, okay, never mind, that's not how it works. Okay, anyway, so now I didn't spend the points, so after I increase the higher difficulty, I'm going to buy these items. It's going to be higher level, higher difficulty, it'll be adjusted, so. And again, I'm not very lucky for the legendary items, and both are just lower scoring ratings, so I'm just gonna salvage it. And another thing I wanted to show in this video, it's about the Battle.net, the Authenticator App. The promotion and description says it will unlock an extra stash slot tab when you activate the Battle.net app, the Authenticator. So if you haven't got the reward yet, it's the slot number 8. It's right here, and if you click it, it will show you the description. It says, oh, if you connect the Battle.net Authenticator, you can unlock this one. So the thing is, it's kind of buggy or unstable. So you should give it maybe one day for it to give you the reward. Okay, it has a slot here. Okay, so I don't think you really have to go through the link here process per se, because I don't think it matters greatly. But as the stash tab over in the description says, you activate the authenticator, you connect with your account and your main email address and phone number, everything in one piece like that, and keep it activated, keep it on your phone, and give it one day for it to take time and sort it out everything. Because that took me one day, and I was patient, and I just give it one day. And if you do everything correctly, if everything's done, it will send you an email, in-game email. I must have deleted it. That's a shame, but it does. Because I have this account. This is the main character, and I have an alternate character for a different server. And the different server, the character in the different server, they gave me the in-game email saying about it. Actually, let me just show you. Can I leave game here? I'm gonna jump to a different server, and this character. This character also has the extra stash open. It's like here. Battle.net, take the rewards. You did everything, the promotion asks you, the offer asks you, everything is active, and you got the stash safe. That's a game. It's the stash number 8, yay. I did everything they asked me for, and I got it. And, like I said, I have 2 characters in this account, and they both got it. So if you have it, I hope you get it. But the key point is, if you don't get the reward instantly or soon, what I can say is give the game one day for it to sort everything out and send you the mail. And that's it. That's all kind of what it is, and any other way to kind of quickly boost up the combat rating if you haven't done the Heliquary raids, you can do that. It's almost always gives you the higher combat rating, or what is it? This remains, the raid remains. I don't know, I'm kind of running out of ideas. That's it. If it helped you, I'm more than happy and more than satisfied. And if you're not happy with it, if you don't think it's helpful, or because you have a better, faster way to chin up the combat rating, well, just have it your way. Just we find a better way to do it. So thank you for watching, and everybody